So I'm teaching a random Chinese class tomorrow, just to help out. And we're doing numbers, so I thought I'd try and make a little program that basically asks some maths questions in Chinese. And yeah, just for people to randomly ask maths questions. So for example, I can get questions with no answer. So 1 plus 5 is, if I wanted to, I can then show the answer. So 1 plus 5 is 6. What was that? 6 divided by 2 is 3, and so on, that kind of thing. If I want, I can get it with the answer to begin with. Now notice here, we've got 5 divided by 8, which is 0, remainder 5. Okay, now, actually, in real life, Chinese people generally use the Arabic numbers, but it's just so that the kids can learn some of these numbers as well. Added in a little translate option as well, so that if for some reason they're finding it a bit difficult, then I can do the numbers underneath and see what they can come up with that way. Hey. Oh, and I added a little bit here that I can do basically run through the numbers at the start just to make sure that they are able to follow along with it. Now, it actually ended up being way more complex than I thought, partly because of the way the Chinese numbers work. So like in some cases you'll see that 10 has a 1 in front of it, sometimes 10 doesn't have a 1 in front of it, depending on the situation. There's also questions I'm not sure about. So for example, with ling, with 0, I know in like speaking language or like colloquial language, you would say like 101 would be yi by yi. Yeah, but when I put it into Google, it was yi by ling yi, which is 101. So I've done it that way, the way that Google was doing it, just because they probably know better than me. But it's going to be slightly different from the way it works inside. But yeah, you can see there, massively overdone it and spent way too much time on this than I was planning to, but it was quite fun, and I feel like I kind of learned something along the way. So it might be an interesting project for somebody. Try and ask some questions using Chinese number system, and see if you can get it to work, because it was a bit more tricky than I initially thought. Okay, ciao.